someone asks you these questions, will you just tell them not your business?
I think so. Because it really isn't. Like, it doesn't, it's personal, like, the number is personal to me. But yeah, it's very awkward.
Hello， 大家好，我是 Winni。我今天邀请到了我的朋友 Alicia。Hi。Alicia 呢是一个加拿大人。Are you a Canadian?
Yeah, my parents were born in Canada, and my grandparents were born in Canada, and my great grandma came here when she was 8 years old.
那现在这支影片上线的时间呢，应该是台湾的春节。在春节的时候呢，相信大家都会遇到很多亲戚要问一些非常尴尬的问题。So today I'm going to ask you the top 5 annoying questions to see how Canadian will answer these questions.
Okay.
So let's start. The first one is, do you have a boyfriend?
So I get asked that all the time. Currently, I do not have a boyfriend. And then the second question will be like, oh, how are you finding a boyfriend?
Oh, so Canadian family will ask these questions?
Yes, they still ask this question.
So you don't...
Like aunts and uncles.
Oh, so you don't think it's very awkward or?
It is awkward. And it's like not really their business. So, you know, you just answer politely. I mean, also like COVID times and dating online is now like the new norm. So I don't think like that generation understands.
Yeah.
So it's kind of hard to like, explain it to them.
So like they will want to introduce some people, friends, sons to you.
Sometimes I do have friends, like my mom's friends or like, you know, like aunties.
Yes.
They're like, oh, I know someone or someone. They're around your age. I wonder if he's like a good guy or something. Maybe we can introduce you. So the odd times, yes, it has happened before, but not often. But yeah, it's very awkward.
So the second question is, when are you going to get married?
Yes. This has happened too.
Happened before?
Yes.
A lot?
I feel it might have happened a lot because I am the oldest out of all my cousins. And a lot of my younger cousins are actually all married already. So now it's kind of like, oh, when are you gonna get married? Because your younger cousins have got married. Yeah.
How will you answer them?
I guess if I was to ask them, truthfully, it'd be like, when the time is right, they see that I am achieving what I'm trying to do in my life, so that they would just support that.
You are in process.
Yes.
On the way to get married.
Yes, in the process. Exactly.
The third question is, when will you having a baby?
Okay. I guess because right now I don't have a partner. I feel like it comes with like two things. One, I need to find a boyfriend. It also comes with like financial stability too. Like, can I have a baby, afford to have a baby?
I don't know if Canadian family will ask this question to a couple.
I think it would be part of a conversation because like if that couple was married for a while or they were together for a while and like, oh, so are you gonna start trying to have a baby, or like that conversation would probably come up. Yeah, I feel like the pressure is not as strong as like a traditional Asian family.
The fourth question is, what do you do for your work? I think it's a common question.
That's right? Yeah, it's a very common question. I think it's just kind of like part of conversation. It's not necessarily like just a Canadian or a Chinese thing. It's, I think whenever you get together with your family, they'll just always like, oh, what are you up to? Are you doing the same thing? Or if you were like moving jobs, like, well, where do you work now? How's that going? But it's always a conversation when you haven't seen them for so long. Like,
So it's not an offense question.
No, I feel like that's just a conversation starter.
They just want to care.
Yes.
Care about you. So the fifth question they will ask, how much is your salary?
I've actually never gotten that question before.
Yeah,
from family members.
They won't ask, right?
No.
Okay. If someone asks you these questions, will you just tell them not your business?
I think so. Because it really isn't. Like, it doesn't, it's personal. Like, the number is personal to me. And I feel like once you tell someone, it is very like comparable, right? You'd be like, oh, well, you don't make enough money, or so-and-so makes X amount of money. And then it becomes a whole like competitive conversation, and I think I would definitely try to avoid that.
好，那今天谢谢 Alicia 跟我们分享她遇到这些问题会有什么反应。那我们就祝大家新年快乐 ，Happy New Year！Happy New Year！Happy New Year！